Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Good afternoon. I am Sarah Chatello. If you don't know me, I will help you discover your confidence and creativity through crafting. And I'm with Sassy Paper Crafts. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And what do I mean by that? Well, I show you easy cards and crafts that anybody can do. If I can do them, you can do them. And in a minute here, I'm going to show you a really pretty, elegant wedding card. My wedding is 5 weeks from tomorrow, so I'm getting pretty nervous, but I'm really excited about it. But I'm kind of in the wedding mode. Like, so I did an engagement card. I'm doing a wedding card. I might do throw in an anniversary one here or there. I'm kind of in the wedding vibes. Next week, we're going to be talking about something else. So if you're not into the love and happiness and all that, next week we're talking about something else. If you want to find out what that is early, join my VIP group. The link is in the description of this video. I go live there on Sundays. I give a preview of the week of the theme or the suite or the stamp set or whatever it is we are talking about. And I also didn't forget, which is a big deal for me, I didn't forget that we have a giveaway. So last week I said if you commented and shared the video, I would enter you to win the Friendly Hello Designer Series paper. And the winner commented and shared, so got 2 entries. And our winner this week is Tara Halls. So congratulations, Tara. You won the Friendly Hello Designer Series paper. Sorry, I'm trying to get my Facebook up here and people are messaging me and things are happening. So I'm trying to like X out. If you are the one messaging me, I'm not ignoring you. It's just live right now. So for our giveaway for next week, if you leave a comment on this video, you can say hello, tell me what you're working on, what your plans are for this weekend. You will be entered to win this beautiful, what's it called? Blushing Bride metallic ribbon. It looks like that. It's brand new. I'm not going to open it up and show you, but it is brand new. It is beautiful. And if you share this video, you will get a second entry. And I will do the drawing for the winner on this next Friday. So I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Celebration is going on now. If you didn't see the post or anything, I did do a live launch party in the VIP group on Tuesday. Everything is still up. Everything always stays up in my group. So if you want to look at that, go ahead and join the VIP group. You can go back, look over the party. We had a lot of fun. I'm going to turn off my camera and stop talking and show you the project we're working on today. I need to flip my camera around and not exit out of the video, which I have done before. Let's see. Okay, there's my desk. This is the project we're working on. And there is my January host code if you are thinking about placing an order and getting those celebration goodies. But this is the beautiful card we're making today, and it says Happy Wedding Day. And the inside says, you two have something really special, each other. Congratulations. I just like how the basic white and the vanilla pop off each other. I'm going to show you how to make this card, but first, we're going to talk about this bundle. This bundle is super cool. So this is the Love and Happiness bundle. And the bundle comes with a cling stamp set that has all these lovely sentiments. I'll show you the dies. The Bouquet of Love dies. And they look like this. Some little labels, some flowers, some hearts. And the coolest part is the Bouquet of Love hybrid embossing folder. And now what makes this a hybrid embossing folder, that's hard to say a bunch of times, is this cool heart die fits in to this folder, and you can die cut and emboss at the exact same time. It's so cool. And I'm going to show you how to do that today. So let me just get this stuff out of the way and we will get started on our project. Now, for this card, it uses the silver foil sheets, and we still carry the silver foil sheets. They come in a brushed silver, a matte charcoal, and then a mirrored charcoal. Mirrored, that's what it's called. For this one, I am using that brushed silver. I don't know if you can see. What makes it brush is it looks like it's just brushed on there. If you have regular foil sheets, because full disclosure, these are our old style silver foil sheets that got discontinued last year. If you have those, they work just fine. And they do the same thing. So you don't have to have the new silver foil sheets. But we're going to do that first. So obviously I've used this before I cut out a pumpkin. But I'm going to grab that big heart die and my embossing folder. And we're going to do the heart on here first. And I'm going to show you how that works. So I'm going to put in, wait, how did I do this? Oh yeah. So you start on the front. So the front is always the side that says Stampin' Up. I put it on the front. You put your die facing up. So the way you can tell it's up, that's obviously the back because the stitching is on the inside. So you put your die up and then your paper over top of it. And if you can't see the heart anymore, that's good. That's what we want. And then I close it this way to make sure it's all in there. And then I have to grab my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And we're going to play around with the sandwich for the emboss machine because I honestly cannot remember how it has to be done. So I have my base plate there, and it's either a standard sandwich with the clear cutting pads or with the number 4 pad. So we're going to see if this works. I think it's 2 clear cutting pads, or maybe it's 1 because it's not on here because the hybrid folders are fairly new. We're going to try it with 2 and see what happens. And you always want to put your folder in seam side first. I'm just going to fold that scrap paper over so it doesn't mess up. And we're going to experiment with this together. So let's see if that goes through. It's not seeming like it wants to. Let's see. That's not working. So let's try. You never ever want to force anything to go through the machine. So let's try just the folder and the number 4 plate and see if that works. Because I know it's a little bit thicker because of that die being in there, but it's still a 3D folder. Nope, that works. That was it. Like I said, you never want to force anything to go through there. So as long as it still goes through with ease, you have it. So now I'm going to move this out of the way. But, oh, actually, I still need a die cut, so I'm keeping my machine out. But I can show you the cool heart. I'm going to flip it back over. So see, that was what the front of it looked like. Then you open it up, and you have a die cut and embossed heart. How cool is that, right? And this, if you did a whole panel, I would suggest saving it, but this is just scrap for me, so I'm going to toss it. I know. Some of you are gasping. So I'm going to push this back through and then take this. And actually, I'm going to use the little piece here that we didn't emboss. You could even use the embossed piece if you want. And I'm going to take 2 of the flowers. Well, maybe 3. How many did I do on the other card? I did 3. So we're going to do 3. I'm going to do the 2 small ones and the big one. And that is just a regular, the number 1 platform, the number 2 plate, and then 2 cutting plates. Hello, Colleen. She says she loves this set. I know, me too. I'm kind of sad that this is the last this week that we'll be talking about it. Because I love it too. Oops, I dropped one. Oh, I just dropped the die, not the flower, so it's all good. Move this to the side, get my flowers, and you might notice that I have hearts on my grid paper. That is not a sneak peek as to what we're talking about next week. It's actually a sneak peek of what we're talking about in 2 weeks. So I've been playing around with a certain stamp set with hearts in it. So now I'm going to grab out the rest of my card pieces. So I have a very vanilla card base. This is a thick very vanilla that is 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches, scored at 4 1/4. And I'm just going to take my bone folder and burnish that edge. And then I also have a piece of gray granite, or is it smoky slate? It's either gray granite or smoky slate, and this is 5 1/4 by 4. I think it's gray granite. It looks to have more of that brown tinge to it. And then another piece of very vanilla that is 5 by 3 3/4, and that's just going to go over the top like that. Put my bone folder away, find my heart that I just cut out. Did I leave it in the folder? I bet you I left it in the folder. I did leave it in the folder. Huh. So we have our heart and our 3 flowers. I'm going to move this stuff. See, this is why I put everything away as I'm going, but I didn't die cut my sentiment piece. But you know what? That's okay. We're going to make, I want to do a wedding card. Actually, I'm going to make this an anniversary card. And I'm going to show you how I cut a piece of basic white for sentiments because I don't want to get my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine back out. So what I do is I take my paper trimmer and my stamp that I want to use, and I'm going to use Celebrating Your Anniversary, and I lay it down and kind of line it up with the track. So this is about 3 inches by 1/2 inch. So I'm going to make my paper 3 1/4 by, what I say, 1/2 inch, 3 3/4. So I have a scrap piece here. Go out to 3 1/4 and go to 3/4. And that should fit our stamp perfectly. So now I'm going to get my block. And for this stamp, I'm going to use an H block. And I'm going to grab my gray granite ink. And my paper, I just kind of turned it that way. There's a little score line in it. It's okay. Because I was thinking of making a little banner out of it anyway. So I'm going to go off to the left slightly because I'm going to make a little banner out of it. Perfect. So to make a banner, I'm just going to cut. I'm not great at this, guys, so just bear with me, but I'm going to cut a little notch in the center. And then starting at each of the corners, I'm going to try to meet up with that little notch I just made. I'm going to try. This side is always the side that gives me trouble. It always looks funky. Ooh, but I think I might have done it. Ah, I did do it. Cool. We have a little banner. I'm actually impressed with myself. I can never do that. I see lots of people doing it, and I can never. So, yay. So then for our little Whisper White panel here, I have some of the gray granite shimmer ribbon. And I'm going to grab, oh, I got seal because I don't see my tape. My tape goes missing a lot in this house. So I'm just going to put a little bit of seal on the back, just enough to hold this ribbon. I'm going to wrap it around the front. And when you do it this way, it kind of saves on the waist. Unless you pre-cut your ribbon like I do for videos, then you have about 1.5 inches that's kind of going to waste. But you know what? It's all good. For demonstration purposes, it's all for you guys. So now I'm going to take my seal, run it along the whole panel, and put it onto my gray granite piece. Then I'm going to grab a few dimensionals and put them on the back of the heart. Probably 4. I'm going to stick that right in the middle towards the top. And then some glue dots. You could also use seal for this if that's what you have. And I'm going to take and put my little flowery guys on my glue dots, mostly so I don't lose them as I'm putting them on. I'm just randomly sticking them down. And then I've already taken some of that gray granite shimmer ribbon here, and I've tied a bow, and I'm going to take another glue dot and just stick that kind of towards the side, but kind of askew. And then what you can do, if you find your ribbons wobbly, like mine is, you can take another glue dot, and I just have my paper piercer here, and just kind of hide it under the bow, and that way your ribbon doesn't weeble wobble. And then for the last part, I'm going to take some more dimensionals. And because this is different than my other card, and this is a banner with like a straight edge, I'm gonna, let's see, I should have moved that. I'm gonna move this flower, put it up there. I'm gonna cover that up. I'm gonna put it right to the edge of that berry vanilla. Then pull that bow out on top of it. And then we can put this down on our card base. And then for our inside, I just have a piece of basic white that is 5 1/4 by 4. And I do want to stamp the inside. A wonderful marriage is the collection of many small happy moments. I like that. I'm going to use that one. And again, I'm going to take, well, no, I'm not, because I didn't clean off my other stamp. What is going on Friday? I had a dress fitting this morning, and I'm like exhausted from it, so now I can't think of anything. I forgot how to stamp. So I'm going to go back with my H block and my gray granite ink. I ink that up. And I like to line this up with my grid paper to get it as straight as possible. Looks good to me. And the sentiments in this set are just so wonderful. I'm really, like I said, feeling the love. I got 5 weeks until my wedding, so I am feeling the love. So I'm just going to take some seal. And I like to run the seal just along the edges of the inside panels, just in case. It doesn't usually show through or come through, but when I'm writing, I don't want to like hit a little bump. I don't know. I'm weird about it. Put that on the inside, and there. Oh, no, I'm not done yet. I need rhinestones. We have to have bling rhinestones. So I just took the smallest. There's normally 2 sizes of these. I've used all the other ones. But I'm just taking the smallest rhinestones and adding them to the center of the flower. There we go. There. So now we're done with this card. Let me bring back in the other one. And tell me, which one do you guys like better, the wedding one or the anniversary? I mean, they're very, very similar. I'm just happy I could make a little banner. So Colleen says exciting. It is. I'm excited for the wedding. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I think it'll be a good day. But let me know which one you like better, the wedding card or the anniversary card, and I will enter you to win the beautiful metallic ribbon. So yep, leave a comment and share this video if you want a second entry. I will be live Sunday, I think 11 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. Wait, no, it's not. It's like 3 o'clock. I'm tired, guys. I think I need a nap. So go ahead and join my VIP group if you want to see me at whatever time I go live on Sunday. And I will see you all either on Sunday or next Friday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for watching.